Hello again, welcome back to another episode of Total War Rome 2. So, as we have left off with the previous episode, we have crushed the Epirote army in Beneventum, and today's goal is to end the war in Italia if we manage to do it. So, without losing any time, I'm gonna see what's the status of the Legio Augusta. So, Legio Augusta is recovering from the harsh battle from the last episode. So yes, we can choose some perks, morale, attritional losses for besieging. This is interesting. Okay, so our legion is trying to recover from the harsh battle, as we said. Legio First Apollinaris is almost ready. We can improve their skills and add a ferocious warrior and the tenacious defender to our general. So without doing anything else as for now, we can pass the turn. Okay, so now that the turn is passing, I wanted to actually thank you for all the support and all of the views that you've given me in the past couple of days. It really means a lot for me. Unfortunately, I saw that the series of Regio Declec isn't going as well as I planned. That's a shame. But whatever, if you're here for Rome, just comment it in the section. We don't care about anything nostalgic, any PS2 or older game. We just want to see Rome and other similar content, so it's fine by me. I mean, you're my audience, I need to try and to know you and know your tastes, what you like, what you don't like. So in doing so, I need your comments and I need your opinion as well on the videos. If there's anything to improve, please let me know. If there's anything you want to cherish about the videos, it's fine. Just be active, be proactive, and try to make the channel grow. And I'm gonna grow with you, that I promise. Okay, so yeah, the Legion is not recovering. Okay, the first is almost ready. I would go and scout. Where is our spy? Our spy can go and scout what's the situation in Tarentum, in Taras, whatever they call the city. Okay, so there's a rebel Samnite army. Taras seems to be defended only by the garrison, so we could try and yeah. I see there is an army incoming, the enemies of Circe. Okay, so there is an army coming. I think they're either going to Apollonia to get reinforcements or they're going to Taras. However, it doesn't matter how it is, we need to send the First Legion to go and deal first of all with the Samnite rebels and then with Taras. Why am I dealing with the Samnite rebels? Well, if we leave the Samnite rebels unchecked, it's gonna be a problem later on, and I do not want it. So let's ask the help for... No, we don't have manpower, okay. Let's ask the help of some mercenaries, and let's go and try to defeat the rebels. Okay, so if we do it automatically, there is not gonna be a lot of forces remaining, so we need to step up and help our soldiers. This is no problem. We're gonna fight the battle in the battlefield. I don't think it's gonna be anything difficult. The only thing that we need to pay attention to is gonna be the enemy cavalry. I believe we could counter that with our own, but I think that the Hastati and the levies as well could do the trick. We need to use our cavalry to actually disorganize their skirmishers, because I see they have a superiority in missile units. So we need to be careful on that. So we're gonna send the Hastati on the first line as always. And then we're gonna flank the cavalry, we're gonna counter the cavalry with princeps and our triari, which are already battle hardened by the previous rebel engagement, they're just gonna stay, hold the line, just hold them back. What I can do, I see the map is very interesting. I could hit my cavalry in the woods. I could leave my army, the bulk of my army on a hill, possibly, if it is possible. I could just... Okay, weather conditions, dry, it's perfect. Yes, I will leave my main army on the hill. Already see the enemy army, so this is a great advantage. As I said, I'm gonna set my hastati on the hill. They're gonna hold the line. My velites or my levies, whatever you want to call them, they're gonna stay on the first line. They're gonna try and harass the enemy. Our princeps are gonna hold, of course, the flanks in order to counter the cavalry or help our hastati if they're in a dire situation. I'm gonna leave one behind the lines with the triari. I'm no battle genius, so you shouldn't take my battle plans very seriously, but this is what I'm thinking of, and this is my best strategy, to be honest. This is gonna be the fourth. And we have some mercenaries, Hastati Etruscani. The Hastati Etruscani could be useful just to keep an eye on the rear if anything happens, if we cannot match the cavalry, for example. As I said, I'm gonna send my cavalry to the woods. This is gonna be the first one, and the cavalry is just gonna stay in the woods, and it's gonna wait for the proper moment to attack our enemies. So I think it's a good strategy. Not really. I don't think we can do better. If you could do better, if you think you could do better, just please write it in the comments, and I'm gonna check it down. Okay, so let's send the cavalry in the woods, just let them stay hidden. I just want to check what the enemy is gonna do. I'm gonna speed up the pace of the battle. Okay, so we're waiting eagerly. I already see some skirmishers waiting there. I hope they don't see our cavalry. Are they coming though? It seems they do not want to come. I could use my mercenary army to... or not. My cavalry could do the trick. Let's just scout and see how the enemy is organized. Because I can only see one unit, one regiment of the enemy army. I cannot see the others. We are eagerly waiting. I don't think they have actually an idea where are we. Okay, so they're not gonna move. This is sad. Perhaps they know that they don't stand much chance, and they're also smarter because they possess military, not military, but missile superiority, which is very important. Yeah. So they just prefer to stay here, which is fine. We're gonna move our cavalry, and we're gonna select the whole army as it is. And we're gonna send them not completely over here, but just on the foot of the hill. Not make them run, just normal walk. We don't want them to get winded before it is not necessary. They're just going downhill, so it's like... Okay. Are they gonna come now? No, they're still staying there. Okay, not bad for the AI. It's very smart, okay. I'm gonna admit it. I'm just gonna wait until our legionaries will be in position. Okay, so... let's see. Yeah, let's go downhill. see if we can move calmly without any... We don't need to go there in haste, just calmly, steadily. Our cavalry is just gonna wait until the infantry is gonna attack. Let's don't forget that they have also a mobility superiority, so they have more cavalry that we have. So we should be very, very careful with the cavalry. Let's not be flanked, that's the main point. Okay, so we already arrived. They do not seem to be eager to fight us. Perhaps they know that the quality of our men is superior to theirs, so they're just gonna stay there and wait for us. I'm interested to see which is the range of their units. It should be the same as ours, so... Okay, let's take the measurements, so we should come here. Just slowly, without winding the men. If in any case we have our cavalry ready here, it's just gonna come and attack the skirmishers. They still do not want to come. Okay. Let's just try to be more aggressive. Let's see what they're gonna do. Yeah, they start moving. Okay. They start moving. Asset vitality. Okay, they were hidden. They still do not want to attack. What can we do? Maybe we could try and harass them, but it's still not good because they have some strong spear infantry, so our soldiers, our mounted soldiers will be in trouble. Let's try to move the whole region a little bit closer, just to have some action, which they do not want to hear about. That's a shame. Maybe if we move them here. Now we should be in range. Not yet. They're still waiting, okay. Yeah, let's go and attack them. Let's see if they're gonna move.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
There's already some cavalry regiments here. There's the general here. Okay, I think they're gonna attack finally. Yes, they're in range of our soldiers and they're gonna attack. Okay, let's move our velites somewhere else.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's counter the cavalry, which is already getting harassed by our princeps, whatever you want to call them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our general is under attack.
Okay, the battle seems to be going good so far. The general is still there. He's trying to move right now. Okay, so yeah, there's some frame rate drops today. I'm sorry about that. I know what happened. Let's use our mercenaries and let's try to destroy this cavalry regiment. Yeah, it seems their cavalry is escaping already. We're gonna use the princeps to encircle the infantry, the enemy infantry, and we're gonna to attack either the general or the velites.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, you see how they're escaping. Yeah, the general is trying to attack right now. We're starting to encircle the enemy army. The triarii could help as well. Why not? The principes as well attack the bulk of the army. The triarii same. Let's our cavalry chase down the general. The skirmishers are also in a bad situation. The spearmen could go and encircle the enemy completely. Yeah, the general is escaping. We need to chase after him. So it seems that our respective generals are fighting mano a mano.
Ready to ride.
Romans, ready for duty.
Romans, ready for duty. Italian cavalry.
Yeah, the general is escaping.
Forward.
Let's see if we can catch him. Our other cavalry unit is chasing skirmishers, and now we're gonna flank the other remaining enemies.
Ready and waiting.
Your orders. Advance!
Spearmen, ready for horse.
Just leave no gap. Okay, so cavalry is chasing others, but want to chase them. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to capture the general. That is a shame, but we're gonna go back and finish the other army, the other part of the army. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna finish them. Those enemies are basically broken.
Is turning in our favor.
Yes, I know. So yeah, we've completely wiped out this part of the army. And we're gonna just encircle the army completely. The enemy Astati have been utterly destroyed, which is great news. Yeah, let's continue the battle. Let's speed it up a bit. And let's eliminate all of the survivors. Yeah, I think we won. Is there anybody left? Yeah. Let's just chase them for fun, just to keep our horses active. Another victory for the Romans, although with a significantly weaker enemy. And now we can focus on our march towards Taras. Okay, I believe that we're done. I don't see any other enemy here. There shouldn't be any. Or whatever. Everyone's celebrating, of course. Okay, I think that in terms of losses, we actually did pretty well. Not many men have died, only a couple of hastati have suffered some great losses. But artillery and our princeps were almost unscratched, so it's a good thing. They gained valuable experience for the next battles. The more experience your unit has, of course, it is more difficult to destroy it in a battle or to win against her in the first place. It seems that our cavalry is very experienced, so I'm just gonna fire those mercenaries when the time is gonna be good and just leave the cavalry. Cavalry is always good to have. Just to give you like that additional mobility that you need, of course. Decisive battle, we've lost 329 men, the enemy has lost almost 1,800. I mean 1,700, let's be fair. But still, a great victory. We inflicted almost 6 times the damage, so yeah, I believe it's good. Now we can either go till Taras or go down to Cosentia. I don't know, I need to check the situation on the Adriatic Sea, because I saw that there is an enemy army in the sea near Taras. It wouldn't be wise to siege the city right now, so I think that the Legio First Legio can go and I believe encircle Cosentia. Since one of my viewers was very fond of Cosentia and asked me why should I abandon her, now I'm gonna take it back. Let me know if you're happy about this decision. I'm gonna do this tomorrow when the game it's gonna decide to let me play, okay? Because right now we're still in the middle of the loading screen. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is that, as you could see, I do not publish daily. It is very normal because I have a full-time job outside of YouTube, so I'm not a YouTuber per se. I'm doing just a let's say as a way of having fun. Connect to an audience, build a brand perhaps in the future, who knows. I just want to see where this is going, so it's nothing very serious as for now. Also my YouTube quality has to improve as well, as you've pointed out with the comments that I should improve the audio quality. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to calibrate all of the programs and the recordings to have the best quality. As for editing, I'll also learn this. Although I think that for this series, as for the Rome series, editing is heavy editing especially is not very needed, because you want to see the climax of the action. So you want to see the strategies, you want to see what building I built, what orders do I have to give to my units in order to win battles or lose them. So yeah, I'll try to do something which is focused mostly on editing, but I still have a lot to learn, so please be patient. And as I said in all of my videos, just try to see the videos if you like them. Try to give me support as much as you can with your views. Your views means a lot. For the analytics, I saw that I already have more than 12 hours of active viewership on my channel, which is great. If you think that perhaps the videos are boring, you should tell me, and I'll try to make smaller sized videos, like shorter videos, maybe 15-20 minutes, whatever fits you best. I'll try to do longer ones because I know that I cannot upload daily, so it is something to compensate for my absence, perhaps if I don't have time in other days. But still, I would gladly ask for support right now. So let's just write the comments, press that like button, share it, press the ring button if you want, if you're really interested in the content I create. And I'll try also to bring other content as well in the channel when I'm gonna have time and more skills. I mean, I have to say, I really like this mod, but oh man, the loading times, they're like atrocious. Oh. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a nap. Let me know when it's gonna be over. Okay, finally.
On the move.
Okay, great. So let's move our army to Cosentia, as we said previously. Posonius Capital, what can you do? Go and scout the city for us, can you? Your agent has failed to sabotage anything in the enemy settlement. Oof, okay. Not great, but not terrible either. I'm just gonna wait until the Second Legion recovers. I'm just gonna disband this unit, and as I said previously, this one as well, just to have a couple more money in my pocket. I'm just gonna end the turn. Okay, so he has some... Oh no, our governor, sorry, has skill points to be assigned. Let's give him the perk, Zealot or Paragon. Let's give him Paragon. Paragon is very good because gives us 5% research rate. And yeah, as pointed out in one of the comments, I should build libraries. I'm promised that after the technology for the tactics, I'm just gonna research something in the civil industry, and what I would like to research are libraries. Libraries are gonna give terrific boosts to our research rate, so I'm very in plan to do that. I'm really planning to do that, so yeah. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so who wants to sign a petition to rename this mod in Wait? Wait the game. Because you just scrolling and waiting. That's it. You're just waiting for your turn to arrive, and you try to do as much as you can in that turn. Okay, so what happens? So Epirote is attacking us with the navy. I see the state of our garrison, and I can say that we have no chance of defending. We don't have a navy, so yeah, we don't stand a chance, fortunately. So yeah. And they free the settlement, so we have more rebels, which is great again. Epirote is trying to do some other shenanigans. Okay, so they're going back to Taras. I need to take the 2nd Legion and move immediately to Asculum. We're already losing money. I don't want to lose any more money as for now. Game, can you please let me play? My audience demands it. Okay, so civil land management for now. Belgus is gonna attack immediately Asculum. 63%. This is very bad. No, I'm sorry guys, but we need to fight this. We need to fight this on the open field. So more loading time. Yay! Oh my god. I hope you are as patient as I am in this situation. Let's just hope it's gonna load in a matter of just a minute, please. Yeah, it seems so, please, yeah. Time, the devourer of everything. Can time, I mean, this is a question for you guys. Can time consume time itself? Okay, so I am curious to see whether our enemies are gonna try to attack us
Battle group ready.
from outside the city. Then
Your orders. Your orders. Battle group awaiting orders. Orders. Battle group ready. General, troops ready.
let's see if they're gonna attack us. Yes, they will.
Brave Romans to a man! Upgrading them! And the double! Advance at speed! Ready for orders!
Yeah, there are a lot of men. Some are poorly equipped and poorly trained, but still, they have the numbers on their side. Yeah, it seems they're already attacking us with the archers. Or slingers, no, they have like slingers. Okay. Yeah, we've lost unfortunately a lot of our levies. It seems our enemies are attacking already, so we need to be ready for the counterattack.
Romans, ready for duty.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units
Yeah,
has
they're
used
also
all its
losing.
ammunition.
Some man. This man is ridiculous. Look how many javelins he has on his shield.
Your orders. Gunfight formation. Happy to serve Rome.
This is not what I had in mind. Okay. Very interesting combat formation, but still.
Romans, ready for duty.
I'm not really sure what the AI tried to do here, like my AI, like the order I gave. I just told them to say information, but they just dispersed. Okay, no worries. We can manage that.
Sons of Mars.
We're just gonna pretend to be bigger like animals do sometime, you know. When you try to scare a bear, you know, you need to make yourself look bigger, you know, than you are. And we're doing the same. I mean, with just one type of bear. I think it's the North American bear. You can only do that with a grizzly, I think, that you need to make yourself look bigger. Or the black bear. I think it was the black bear. There was a saying as well. Like I think, like for the black you should get bigger, for the brown you should play dead, and with the white, well, good night. It's over. You cannot trick a polar bear, essentially.
Your orders. Romans, ready for duty. Your orders.
How many ammo they have? How much ammo? Please let me know.
Levies.
I mean, they have to attack once their ammo is over, so we're just gonna stay here. We'll just try to protect ourselves as best as we can. Because as you can see, like, we are not losing a lot of men, so it's better to stay here, wait for their charge, and then counterattack. Let's try and just harass the slingers. Yeah, and they're attacking. They took the bait.
Levies!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General! Stop! Advance at speed! Quickly now! Principes! Happy to serve! Rome! Sons of Mars! At speed!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And we're gonna take our cavalry and go back the lines. So we're just gonna take the slingers by surprise. Our lines should hold off with no issues whatsoever. We have Hastati and a mix of principes as well, so there should be really no problem on their side. We're gonna use a flying wedge, which is good for penetrating the enemy lines.
Ready to run! Ready! Advance!
Yeah, you see, now our levies are just harassing the enemy left and right. They have the ammo. We are chasing the slingers, so the slingers cannot give support even if they wanted. But I see that the general is trying to take on us, so yeah, let's do it as well. Let's take on the general, if he wants so. We should oblige. But yeah, joking. Let's go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, I see already there are enemy units routing. Yeah, so in my gameplay I will try to give historical accuracy to all of the units. So for example, if I have heavy cavalry I can assault light infantry or some sword infantry, but you'll never see me use it as a medieval type of lance cavalry. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna use cavalry for diversionary raids, just to let them
Ready and waiting!
enjoy chasing missile units, but not for anything else.
Ready for duty!
Okay, I'm gonna use those Hastati to go and start and circle the enemy units.
Commander! Ready!
Same with the principals here. So there's those citizens against our Triari. A fair battle, I would say. So, yeah. And we're gonna encircle completely those other units. And now we're gonna use our cavalry to go and also crash against all of this massed infantry here.
Spear infantry at your command! Ready for duty! Engage! Commander! Engage!
Let's kill the Italian guard.
Spears ready! Principes! Romans ready for duty! At your service!
The Triari are gonna go and also do some diversionary action here. I'm gonna to attack the general. The slingers, well, they can't do much, so let's just let them stay here. They can't do really much. They're not good sword fighters, so let's just well, save them for later, as I would say. Just, I mean, use those skirmishers if the situation is very desperate, if you really don't have any other option. Like for example, you're in a town siege and you need all of the men you can get from your own units because you have like superior army attacking you. This is the only time you really want to use slingers as fighting force, or when you want to use them as bait for the slingers, as we did now. So. But not in other cases. No. You wouldn't say. I mean, I'm not gonna chase those folks because they're gonna be annihilated anyway when you take the city, so there's no need to go and to end up winding your man for nothing. Let's just kill the general for good measure and that's it. If we manage to do it. Okay, so we won the battle. Unfortunately, tier units over Hastati have suffered incredible losses from what I can say, from what I can see, but I think those Hastati were already battle bruised because they already had 90 men, so not so bad, really. I mean, it's fine by me. I have no major complaints about this battle. The only complaints I have is that I could have done better with the unit assignment because I tried to block the units, but for some reason they just scattered all around, which made slingers and other units vulnerable to missile fire. Yeah, that was like a very bad decision of mine, but we won. We've learned a lesson and we'll do better for the next time. Okay, we managed to come to the city center and we're conquering it. There's nobody in the city. Let our troops come and enjoy the victory slowly. Ascalon is retaken. The second legion has acquired even more experience, so totally we've lost more than a tenth of our men, but we managed to scatter the enemies, which is good. I mean, not really, they were mostly peasants, so yeah, not really great, I'm gonna admit. All men by nature desire knowledge. Well, I agree, but you need to put it in context what kind of knowledge you're seeking. Is it knowledge about culture, languages, tongues? Is it culture about science? Is this culture about... is it knowledge, sorry, about life? Or it is knowledge about violence, about destruction? You know, there are different kinds of knowledge. It's knowledge about being selfish. How to be selfish to the best of the ways. I don't believe there is personally, from a philosophical point of view, I don't believe there is really bad knowledge. but it is the use that you do with knowledge that defines who you are, essentially. Okay, so as I read here, there is a fatigue system, so we need to try and cycle the units. I mean, we could try to do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Although I believe it is very difficult, especially in a battle like this one. I mean, the problem is that I don't know if any of you, my dear viewers, has watched the HBO series from. In the first episode in the first episode of the first series, when we are introduced to our two main characters, they were fighting against the Gaul at Lycia, and the Romans had this type of drill that every 10 minutes, the men would swap their places with the guy next in line, and that was like so fluid that the men would just take their places and they would fight. This was like this type of cycle makes sense, but I don't know how can I play it in the game, because if your unit is busy with another unit, if you try to retreat it to another position, they're just gonna be slaughtered by missile units or the other ones, so it's not very advisable to do. Let our 2nd Legion Augusta rest. I want to change the name of the legion. Let's call it Italica, just in honor of the deeds and the sacrifices they made on the Italic soil. We can make an edict, bread and circus, just to make the plebs happy. Beneventum is in a based state as it is, I believe, the whole of Magna Graecia. Recent turn, I hope the Epirote army is not gonna go and attack the newly renamed Italica. Carthage is doing some moves. Carthage is definitely gonna be after we secure Italy, of course, we're gonna have a full-fledged war against Carthage. I can promise you that, and we need to take control of Sicily and Corsica and Sardinia. If possible, if the war goes very well, we can also try and think about a siege in Carthage. So we need to think strategically about our next moves. I believe that conquest in Africa would be very beneficial for Italy, for Rome, because Africa can be transformed in basically a great silo for our food supplies. So we can develop Italy, the whole region in Magna Graecia, and we can develop it economically and culturally, and we can import food from Africa, which was in hindsight and also from historical records what the Romans actually did. So this is strange. There were some rebels and the Veneti, which actually declared war with us, but then we managed to get a peace settlement with them. Now they're helping us against the rebels. Okay, weird flex, but okay, thank you. Most appreciated. Let's just hope they're not gonna attack us. Yeah, we're gonna get some money, which is always good. Why are you staying here though? I do not like this. Oh crap, I just don't want to fight like on two fronts. I mean, it's not impossible, but still it's a real pain in the butt, so... Okay, so Arminum, yeah, we defeated the rebel army. Conflict of the orders. A criminal gang is running rampant, bringing chaos to the streets of Rome. However, dealing with the problem is not as simple as it may first appear, as the gang is rumored to be under the protection of a patrician from a prominent gens, and thus beyond the law. The plebs are in great distress and threaten secession. Okay. Let's use force and crush them. Ariminum, yeah, we won already. There is an early autumn, which is, I believe, a malus. Yeah, it is a malus because it's colder. Let's try and attack Cosentia. That's how it's spelled. How many troops will... 48%, are you joking me? 48% with some Greek militia. They have missile superiority, but still we have cavalry, so... Guys, I know it's annoying, but let's do another assault. I'm gonna promise you that we will retake Cosentia. The former press, I'm doing it for you. You know who I'm talking to. I'm doing it for you. I'm retaking Cosentia finally after 5 episodes. I'm gonna retake it and we're all gonna be happy, okay? Okay. I'm gonna also move the 2nd Legion from Asculum to protect Beneventum, so just in case the Epirotes will try to do something funny and stab us in the back. After we safely manage to actually isolate the Epirotes, we're gonna go and do a pincer attack into Taras. Okay, we start the deployment. And let's do just the same thing we did with the other town. I believe that if the AI is stupid enough, they're just gonna send their men to slaughter.
Troops in awaiting orders. Groups and ready.
Principes are gonna stay on the flanks as previously. We're just gonna leave them here just in case anything happens. The 3 area are gonna stay here, and our cavalry is gonna be taken and put on the side. Okay, we'll just let them stay here. Let's see if they're gonna attack us. They have missile superiority, so they should be tempted into attacking us. Yep, as I said, yeah, they are. So due to their missile superiority, they will try to take advantage of that, and they have actually archers, so they have a bigger range than we do. So this is gonna be a little bit of a problem, since archers are actually good in this game. The levies, especially the velites later, they're very good for penetration, but still, I would prefer to have archers. Archers are very good, especially at harassing. Are you gonna attack us? Yeah, they are. Okay. They are indeed. So yeah, let's move our cavalry here. Unfortunately, we're being attacked. But we are attacking them as well. Let's just move our slingers behind the first line so they can continue harassing
One of
them.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, we're dealing some damage here. It seems that they're not interested in our cavalry as for now. And they're just citizens, so they shouldn't do much damage, even though they could intercept us, but it's unlikely. Okay, so we denied the enemy the missile advantage, which is good. We're just gonna go straight for them. Yeah, they're just melting. It's like cutting butter with a knife. There's some Greek militia. I'm just gonna chase the remnants of them. And yeah, the enemy doesn't have any cavalry, so we should be fine and we can harass the enemy as much as we can. So there's some hoplites, heavy hoplites here, which are just 100. It's not gonna be a problem.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Used all of the ammunition, but it's okay. Let's just annihilate the others, and we have the last archers, which are still loyal. We're just gonna pincer them when we're gonna finish them off. Okay, so here there are some citizens trying to kill off our principes, but we're gonna send the triaris just for good measures. Just for good measure. This troop, okay, that regiment is utterly destroyed. They're not gonna come back. So remember, as long as the enemy has a standard, even if they're blinking like here, it still means that they can recover their morale and they can attack you back, so it is always good to just eliminate them completely. So they need to lose the banner. The banner doesn't... you cannot let the enemy have a banner. If they have a banner, even if it's blinking, it means they're routing. You see, it disappeared. So it means that this unit is not gonna come back to the field and harass you. Yeah, we're gonna pincer them, and we're gonna go on the flanks. Yeah, they're routing. They understood that there is no chance of winning this. Our general is gonna stay here, as for now. And those spearmen will try and encircle the other ones. Triari are just gonna push through the plebs here, and we're gonna do the same with our cavalry. We're not gonna go against the hoplites because it's utter suicide. They're like, wow, you see this? This is like a scene worthy of a movie. They're like 3 principes fighting like the whole army of hoplites. You know what? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have the Romans. We're gonna do something here. We're just gonna help those brave principes here, and we're gonna do it with style. So we're basically gonna charge against the hoplites from the back. Don't worry, help is coming. There are 2 brave hoplites left. Yeah. Help come. We've killed a lot of hoplites with that charge, and we're pushing against them. Okay, so how's the situation in the middle? We're winning, which is great. We can encircle those units. You can take the principes and also let them encircle them. The hoplites are routing here, which is great. Let's just retreat a little bit and charge again, just for good measure. Just to scare them a little bit more. The Triari are also gonna go and encircle them. Oh, they are routing, okay. So let's take all of those troops here. I don't know what the Triari are doing here, but it's okay. The general is gonna end the hoplites, and this other cavalry units is gonna attack the militia. And we have them basically encircled. There is nothing they can do from this point on. Okay, I think we've utterly annihilated the hoplites of the city. Now we're gonna do just a last charge against the Epirotes, and we call it a day.
Romans, ready for duty. Advance!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Under service. Missile infantry, adjourn.
Yeah, let's just not pass. Let them not pass. I think the general routed already, or is it still fighting? No, he routed. Okay. Yeah, let's continue and kill them all. Just for good measure. Just take some sweet revenge. Okay, so yeah, that basically shattered. And let's kill the general. They don't have a cavalry unit, so we should catch them. Yeah, we catch them. Is it him? Sorry about that, it was weird. Yeah, that's the general, yeah, that's him. Come on, kill him, kill him. I mean, I wouldn't say general, it's commander of the city, the garrison. But still, something. I don't know, guys, did the general die? Write it in the comments, because I think I missed it. And let's have a triumphal march just for good measure inside the city. So, after 5 episodes, our troops are victorious and they're entering Cosentia, finally. After years of Epirote subjugation. I mean, if you want to be historically accurate, you can say that actually Pyrrhus and Epiros were sent, when they came as a help to the Greek colonies in Magna Graecia because of the Roman interference in their politics and diplomacy. But still, you know, yeah, we're gonna treat it as a liberation of the settlement, although the people of the city are gonna basically spit on us when we enter the city. But yeah, whatever, we won, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I see they have a nice Acropolis here. Very nice. The Agora is also well made. We need to make sure that our cities are on the same standard once we win the war. We'll just have more funds and time to focus on civilian matters. I just hope to have a couple of years of peacetime, and then we can focus on Carthage and on the Gallic tribes in the north. And we won. Finally. As for losses, we just lost 80 men. Like, did you remember like the forecast of the automatic battle? We would lose 52%, while we lost only 80, which is not even like 10% of our troops. It's like 5%, which is amazing, I would say. I mean, I know that it can be boring to fight the battles manually, but as I said, we are in a very difficult situation, so we cannot really afford to lose men left and right, because at any moment the Carthaginians could also decide to attack, so we need to be ready. And plus, as you remember, divided Impera added the population system, so once you deplete the population of a region, you have to move from the region, from actually the province of a city, to replenish your troops. So it is not as easy as it is in Rome Vanilla to replenish your troops, but it is also more realistic. So if you want to just harass an enemy and destroy its armies to make sure that they cannot replenish the losses, it is realistic. But on the contrary, in Rome Vanilla, if you remember, you could just destroy entire enemy armies, and then if the AI had money, they could just replenish them after like 4 or 5 turns, which is ridiculous. Like you could see Helvetian, like proto-Swiss troops having like 2 full-sized armies in the middle of nowhere, which makes no sense to me. Our Legion Italica has gained reputation and experience. Rampant takers, income from looting settlements. I'm not interested in looting. We are a civilized nation that uses slaves only for the good of humanity, I must add. Unrelenting force. Movement is good and charge is good as well. Unrelenting force, which is great. Okay, so let's see. Let's move our second legion to Beneventum if we can. Okay, so we're just gonna block the passage of the enemies of Circe, and they're recruiting others to join their cause, which is not good. The good news is that we're making money back, so we should be able to have our finances stabilized a little bit. I don't like the Venezi in the province of Ariminum. I don't like them one bit. So, I think that the episode dragged itself long enough. Don't worry, I'll try to pull out another episode for tomorrow. So please stay tuned. Once again, thank you for all the support. It means the world to me. Thanks for sharing, thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking it and sharing it with your friends, if you have any friends. If not, acquaintances even are okay. This is all from the Renegade Centurion. I wish you a good rest of the day and see you the next time.